This is Craig with Carshalton Advisory. Let's go through the Objective 1-3 practice tasks, Part 2 for the Excel 2016 Core Study Guide. Let's get started. To begin, we need to display the Period 1 worksheet. We're currently sitting on Period 6, so I can hit Control Page Up until we view our Period 1. Now, what we're supposed to do is delete column A. So there's a couple ways we can do this. Most common way is to select the column, right-click on the column heading, so this A up here, and then select Delete. Once we do that, that column is deleted. I'm going to undo this. The other option is in the Home ribbon. On the Cells tab on the right-hand side, we can hit Delete, and then we can delete the sheet columns, and that gives us the same result. Next, we need to delete row 2, which is labeled as Hour. Again, we can highlight the row by right-clicking on the row title. Now we can again go to Delete to remove it. Alternatively, we can go into our ribbon, into Delete. This time we're going to select Delete Sheet Rows. And now that row is gone for us. Next, Next, we can configure the worksheet to print at a landscape orientation. Then we need to double check it by clicking Print Preview. So we're going to go into Page Layout in our ribbon, Orientation, Landscape. So quick and easy for us. We can do a Print Preview, hitting the button on the right-hand corner here. We can go now into Print Preview near the bottom, and we will see that indeed our sheet is now set up to print in a landscape mode. I'm going to hit Escape in order to return to our worksheet. Next, we want to create a header that was going to print on all the pages of the worksheet. So I'm going to return to that Page Setup dialog box, this time using the keyboard. I'm going to hit Alt. I'll select my worksheet, hit Alt, P for Page Layout, SP in order to bring up the page setup, and then I'm going to Control Page Down, just like I do in an Excel workbook, to get to the sheet I want. Now they've asked us to enter something different in the center section, the left section, and the right section. We can't see those divisions in this particular dialog box, so we're going to choose a custom header. Now we can see clearly here a left section, a center section, and a right section. So in the left-hand section, we need to put the current date. That is one of our options here in the middle, so I will click Insert Date. In the center section, we need to put the file name. So that is this one here. And in the right section, we are going to enter the page number. And the page number is this selection here. So now all three of those are entered. Let's check and make sure that that's working for us. So let's hit Page Preview. Actually, we can see it right here. Here's our date. Here's the document name. And on the right-hand side is the page number. Lastly, what they would like us to do is to change the center section. Instead of displaying the name of the instead of the name of the workbook, they want the name of the worksheet. So we'll again click Custom Header. In the center section, I'm just going to delete our data field there. And now I'm going to select sheet name. Click OK. Sure enough, now Period 1 is in the center. Date is on the left, page numbers on the right. We'll hit Page Preview to see how that looks. And now we can see how it will look once we print it out with date, our worksheet name, and the page number on the right-hand side. Thanks for watching Part 2.